I'm gonna try getting a quick video in. I did have one recorded, and then I don't know what happened. Oh my god, I got bags in my eyes. I'm so tired. Anyways, I'm going to try to get this video in, see if I can get some video before any clients walk in. I did have one recorded, but someone decided to call me and screwed it all up. Anyways, basically, I'm just going to talk about life again. I pulled a card today and it was Heaven Sent, and it was a beautiful card. I've already packed it away because I thought I had it done. But anyways, it was a beautiful card, and it was just a reminder to remind us that just because, I'm going to close the door. Just because, you know, we don't see the gifts that are coming our way doesn't mean that there aren't things in the works for us, and that doesn't mean that there aren't things and blessings that we need to be thankful for. I think we need to remember again, and I will always preach this, is to put ourselves forward. And this is my lovely salon, by the way. My lovely salon with my little mascot there sleeping. Anyways, I think that's one thing that we forget, is to put ourselves forward, and we always, and that's something that I'll always push, you know, times might be tough, and you have to remember that, you know, things are going to be okay. This is Virgo season right now, so we're always going to be in our heads, but this is also a great thing, and the good thing about Virgos is that they're good go-getters. When they put their mind onto something, they do it, and they follow through, and I think that's one thing that we have to take during this season, and those are things that we need to push forward in doing. So this week and this new moon that's here today on the 29th of August is a good time for us to set our goals and push forward and move forward in life. Let's get comfy. So those are things that we need to continue to do, to push forward, make our lines, draw our lines. One thing that I have made for myself, and that's what I decided to do this week, was take myself away from energies that I'm finding that were starting to bring me down again, and pull things that were really starting to drag me down. And I've decided to pull myself away from those things because I was noticing the energy was no longer serving my highest good. So I've decided that no more. And I've also decided to accept gifts that are coming my way, because I've always had that issue of not doing that. I have a good friend. Well, he's becoming a really good friend. I was in a lot of pain, and people, as you know, with people with PCOS, we suffer from inconsistent periods, menstrual cycles, and sometimes they make me very painful. And this year so far, I've had it twice in 1 month, which is very unlikely, very weird that it's happening. The one time I did it have for a month straight, but that was my body becoming used to the medication that the doctors had put me on, which actually made it worse. So things have been really bad for me pain-wise. That's probably why I haven't been putting a lot of video last week, because I was in some serious pain. And the sweetheart of a friend of mine, he wants to send me a care package, and usually I would be like, no, because he's tried to send me things before and things like that. But something in me said, no, this time accept it. Accept that someone's trying to be kind to you. Accept that, you know, it's okay to accept gifts. And it's ironic that, or is it ironic? That's a good question. That this card that came out was Heaven Sent, and you know, I'm very thankful. I'm gonna call him T or whatever. I'm very thankful for him. He makes me laugh. He's been very helpful. Fixed my computer for me, and he's sending me this gift, and he's just been a really good support, wanting to talk to me, wanting to get to know me, and it's been really nice just having him as a really good friend. And he's really sweet, and it's really nice to get to know him. My little young buck of a friend It's really nice just to, have somebody at such a young age to have such a great mindset and have such, different way of thinking. It's been really refreshing, actually. Anyways, so I'm thankful for that, and I'm excited to see what he sends me, and excited to see if the laws of attraction, the laws of physics, and the laws of all those, those random things come into play here. And I'm excited to see how things work out. This little social experiment that I've accepted, and just that alone made me happy. I do realize that with PCOS, things can be very trying, and your body takes its toll, and people don't always understand it. And sometimes I just want to be in bed and sleep all day, and people don't get it, that it's not a depression all the time, that it's that it's my body saying, okay, there's something wrong. And I'm thankful that he made that a little bit easier on me, just for that little bit of a gesture, and it was really nice. I'm excited to see that. But in energy wise too, like, I've decided also is no longer to chase anybody. Like, I'm going to make myself out there. I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to put, an effort into something that's not made to be forced. And with Virgos, I find that Virgos are very like that. And Virgos won't force something to happen. If it comes naturally, it'll come naturally. But there's so much in their heads that they're always paying attention. So we need to pay attention to that as well. And in this season, it's a good time to push forward, like I said, and to set your goals. I know November, December will be a very big turning point in my life. That's when I'm going to draw the line in the sand and say enough is enough. This is where I'm staying. This is what I'm doing. And this is the way it's going to be. And you're going to test it out, and you're going to plant your roots, and you're going to try something new and see what happens. And you're going to break the cycle of your luck, and you're going to push forward. So that's why I'm just like, I'm taking it one day as it comes. I'm not going to get into it too much, because I don't want to jinx the process that's happening, and I kind of want to continue to trust the process. I was given a lovely saying that's been helping me push through the energies and not having the bad energies over me, and to push and to only accept what's here to be for my highest good, and to know that everything is in the works, even though things may seem really weird and very slow, that things are going to get better, and that we have to be thankful for all the little gifts that have come along our way. I know that there's connections with people that I can't seem to disconnect from, and those are things that I have to learn how to deal with, and it sucks and it makes me frustrated, because Mr. Nice Eyes, I know me and him will never be anything more, but I enjoy him and I do like having him in my life. But I'm also not going to force that to be a part of my life, because I know that nothing's going to really come of that. So, and if I'm just saying that, I could be completely wrong. You don't know what the future holds. But I know for my life right now, that's not what's important. What's important is that I figure out what I need, because how am I supposed to know where I'm going to go in my life, what I want to do in my life, all these things, if I'm focused on other things and I'm not focused on what I need? Yes, male attention is nice. Apparently I'm saying something right, because I'm getting really tired. So the energy's like really coming out of me right now. So I decided that, if everything's going to come the way it's supposed to, and like, don't get me wrong, that other guy, like, I still think of him, and I'm still interested into seeing if he holds his end of the bargain, but I'm also not going to sit there and just wait for him either. And I'm not going to force anything to happen. I still have a lot of growing to do, and so does he, and so does so many other people. We all have a lot of growing to do. But with this new moon coming in, I really feel that this is going to be a time where people need to just mark their words and prove their words with action, and set forward what you want throughout your life, and everything is just going to be enhanced, and everything's just going to be pushed forward. With no matter what happens along the way, it's those things that's like, okay, cool, this is what's going to happen, this, and this, and this. Get what's out of our heads and put it on paper. Sometimes with Virgos, they don't tend to do that. They keep in their heads, and that's really emotionally damaging for people. So that's something that, we should not take as a trait from the Virgos, is that aspect of that. But accepting the little gifts that you have that you don't really see. I understand that karma has her way, and karma will do what she needs to do to help you. And I know as long as we continue to be good people and we do things for the highest goods of people and we do things for the highest good of ourselves, that karma will work in your favor. And just expect it to be slow. Like, don't expect it to be something that's going to be really fast or anything like that. It's never going to be like that. So we just need to take things as it comes. Don't ever sell yourself short for anybody else, because it's not worth it. Don't chase anybody, and chase yourself. Chase who you are. You want to chase somebody who you feel is worth it, but you have to chase yourself, and you have to chase what you want in your life. One of my biggest fears, I know it sounds a little petty, but one of my biggest fears about living on this island is never meeting somebody and having my life that I want, with a child and a companion and things like that. But that shouldn't be the only reason why I don't want to be here. Those should be things that are going to come to me regardless, because those are things that I know I deserve in my life. So regardless of the situation, I need to stop thinking about that part of it, and I need to think about things that are going to help me sustain my life. And I think that's the thing about a Virgo season as well, is expect and embrace what you deserve and know what you want in your life. And don't settle for less. Don't settle for anybody less than who you deserve and what you feel you deserve. And that doesn't mean like you should go hopping in relationships with everybody who gives you attention, because that's not what you deserve, because you obviously don't have the self-love for yourself first. But I mean, push forward and find those things that you need for your life to be successful, to self-sustain yourself, because that's what's important. Self-sustaining and being able to do what you love to do and push forward and do what you need to do for your life, because you can't expect to be with somebody or do anything else and have a different life if you don't have your own life in order. Because you can't have that. You can't expect to be in a relationship or be in any type of relationship with anybody and just expect things to flow together, okay? You have to be able to have your life at least set in motion and have your life with an idea of where you want to go, in order to be able to open up to other prospects of people being in your life. Have that laser beam focus on yourself and not on anybody else. And who cares what anybody else has to say? Who cares if anybody else doesn't believe what you have to do or what you want to do or anything like that? Because there will be people who believe in you. And as long as you treat people with respect and dignity, and you treat yourself first and foremost with respect and dignity, all those things come. But we can't keep playing in our heads like the what ifs. It sucks. It's not easy. But if we can just find those moments that make us smile and hold on to those moments and remember those moments, that's what's important to us. And to push yourself forward and to make sure that you choose things that are going to be better for your life, because in the end, those things that you're going to want and those things that you want in your life are going to happen, but you need to focus on yourself. And thank you for the Virgo season for that, because I mean, I've become so clear-headed this week, and usually the new moons will fuck me up. Like, they fuck me up. And I've been cranky lately and things like that, but I've also been in pain and trying my best not to allow the pain to kind of take its toll on me, but it is what it is, and that's life. But I've had some incidences where, things are happening. I felt like I was being attacked again. I was falling and hurting myself, but then I've had moments where just like, okay, let's do this, let's have a good time, and I accepted what happened, and girl got lucky in ways, and girl's got things coming with her, and I'm trying my best to stay positive. And that's what I want to share with you guys is this week has been a week of big clarity, and I hope that's been going to be the weeks coming for you guys as well, that I finally made some progress in how I'm feeling and what I want to do with my life. I was questioning it for so long, and I know where I want to go career-wise, but where I want to be is where the thing is. And then a situation came, and it just was a random come on over and random things. And it was that thing where it's like, wow, okay, I can probably do this. I cleared off all my debt. I've paid off everything that I need to pay off. So now I get to see what comes my way and what is going to benefit me. And it took me a year, but I did it. And a year just went by so quickly. And I didn't even realize how fast it went. And it was just like, wow, as of today, I am debt free and it feels great. And it just makes me remind myself that, things are going, and it might seem like at the moment it's taking a lot of time, but then I look back in March until now, and I mean, it's only been 5 months, and so much has happened since I returned back to the island, meeting Mr. Nice Eyes and, feeling this crazy connection with somebody, and, meeting, Blue Eyes from St. Michael's and having him, show me what I don't want in my life, and I wish him the best. He's in a happy relationship with somebody else, but, just showing me how much social media and how much our telephones destroy our lives. And, we could have been really good, but that wasn't, what I needed. But I needed to go there and see things for myself and see how I was going to be treated, maybe. And I do wish him the best. And then meeting Mr. Nice Guys, who just fucked up my life completely, but in such an amazing way. It was like a whirlwind of emotions and a whirlwind of opening up and spiritually and things like that it was incredible. And as much as I cried and I broke, and I'm sure some of you guys seen those videos, and I want to feel that hurt again. I want to feel that it's wrong to say, but I want to feel that connection with someone that I can keep, and somebody that makes me want to be afraid to ever feel that sadness again, and to feel that pull, and to feel my chakras being pulled, my energy being pulled, my body my soul leaving my body, and in such an amazing way. It was such a great learning experience through meeting Mr. Nice Eyes. And that's something that I've always said, that I'm thankful for the learning experience that I got through him. It was really interesting. And then to feel this connection with this guy that I met the beginning of this month was just intense. Like, his smile made me nervous, and it really made me nervous right off the bat. And it was just so weird. And just like Mr. Nice Eyes, when I looked at him, it's like I knew him. It's like he was drawing to me, and it was so weird. And and just not even just that, how much my business has grown in such a short time. And I'm feeling very proud of it. As much as I don't want to be doing hair as much anymore, I'm very proud of it and how far I've come. Like, I am now an NLP practitioner. I have just done that, and I'm working on my life coaching diploma. I'm working on the advanced levels of NLP. I now have my psychotherapy and counseling courses done. Like, I mean, so much has happened in such a little time that I'm just like, I can't believe it. I've paid off 3,000 euros in debt. Like, I paid that off in a year, and it might not seem like a lot, but it's a lot when you live on a small island and you don't make that much. That's sometimes what people make in a year here, and it's those things where it's like, shit, like, I've accomplished so much, and now I'm ready for the next level. Like, I'm ready to, let's step up. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's do this. And I know as I'm sitting here talking to you guys, like, I'm looking at my stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm going to continue to focus on my schooling. I'm going to continue to push forward. And if everything works out in November, December, it's only going to get better from there. And I know it. There's going to be times of struggle, which is understandable, but it's going to get better, and it's going to be so amazing. And I can't wait to experience all those things. And this week and this moon is what's really going to push that forward, because I'm going to make sure I feel it, and I'm going to make sure I put it out there. I'm going to make sure I manifest it to the best of my abilities. I'm not saying I'm going to go out there and start chiming and dancing and things like that, but as much as what's happening in my health level with the PCOS, it's a very scary thing to have what I have, because there could be two ways. It could be showing me that I'm extra fertile, or it could be showing me that I'm losing the fertility. As for that, I don't know where it's going to take me, but I'm going to take it one day at a time, and that's what matters, because no matter what happens, there's adoption, and I know there'll be love that I have to give to a child. So I'm not really too worried about that. I will be a mother. At the end of it all, I will be a mother, damn it. And I will be a damn good fucking mother. But anyways, it's those things where, you know what, there's always going to be struggle, there's always going to be good, but if we keep looking at the positive, you know, aspects of things, or different perspectives of things, it's going to be okay. And I'm excited to see what happens. So I'm excited for the next few months. I'm excited to see all that stuff. And it's because of this new moon and this Virgo energy that I'm feeling. And it's been so intense, and it's so driven. And I love that about Virgos. I love that Virgos are such driven people. You know, one of my good friends in Canada, Teresa, she's got a YouTube thing. So I don't know her YouTube, but it's Cat's Corner, I believe. Really funky hair, beautiful girl, piercings. Anyways, beautiful girl. She's struggled through so much, but she's such a force to be reckoned with. My grandmother was a Virgo, very determined woman. You know, she didn't stop even when she was told, you know, she was dying of cancer. She was still walking upstairs and doing what she wanted to do. And she was still a very persistent and forceful person. My friend Cheeks, the pain in my ass, the love of my life, fucking guy, he never stops, and I'm proud of him, and I wish that one day he would just, you know, live a little. But I mean, I'm proud of him. He's another Virgo in my life. He's a very determined Virgo, and I'm proud to see him, and I'm glad that he's become a really good friend of mine, and I'm very thankful for that, because his energy that drives is great. And my friend who's sending me this care package, Mr. T, not Mr. T, but T, he's a Virgo, and he seems like he's a determined little bugger too. And, you know, he never takes no for an answer. And even though I still give him no, but he seems very determined, and he's very hardworking. And those are things that I keep pulling from these people, and these energies from these people. And I'm very thankful for them, for having these Virgos in my life. And the same breath, you know, you guys are a pain in the ass, and you guys need to get out of your head a little bit. But it's amazing. I have a client of mine back in Canada, and she's amazing, and she's a Virgo, and she's such a tough lady. And I appreciate the determination and the skills and the forcefulness of these people. So that's why this new moon is going to be incredible, because it's in the sign of Virgo, in Virgo season, and it's just going to be amazing, because they're a force to be reckoned with. It's the female energy. It's the female force. And, you know, even though it's a male thing, but females are strong. And, you know, we just need to remember to get out of our heads, and what's in our heads, put it out there. Put what's out there, put what's in here out there, and just manifest it and be strong. So I wish you guys all the best. And I hope that this Virgo new moon will bring you guys all the prosperity and all the abundance and all the force you need to drive forward. And peace and love.